Wait, don't leave Zach. Well, you got to leave somebody.
Right, and you're in scramble mode.
Yeah. There's the line. Draymond, solid screen, the return pass, the better dish, and Looney lays it in.
Won a foul. There was a lot of contact on the way up.
Green with the runway! Look out! Of how hot the Warriors have started this season. A 3-point halftime deficit as Curry lays it up and in. And uses successfully as Curry takes a feed from Draymond.
You can get something better there. CJ McCollum. Disaster a couple times, but still no turnover. Shot clock at 5. And Warriors have any extended run here.
From three-point range. Inside, Looney, bank shot is. Draymond Green fakes, drives, and the flush. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas trying to crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Draymond back in the video with a big body banging it two video. Now, first things first, make sure you like and subscribe, roll the fight. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm the build dealer on your local corner. I'm coming at y'all with this next gen Draymond Green 2K22 build video. Yeah, this is the last next gen 2K whatever 2K22 build that I will ever be doing. So Draymond Green, please feel honored. I could have did anybody else. I could have did like I could have did Zydrunas, Iagaskas. I could have Peyton Manning. I could have did Tom Brady. You know, like I could have did all these. See, but I chose to do Draymond. Now, if y'all hear anything in the background, it's because I am outside. And I had to be outside, but just know that I'm recording at any moment for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna be up tonight. I'm gonna get some content out for y'all. You know, I might post double tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Draymond Green build video. All right, so as you see right here, I made him 6'7", 240 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan. Draymond's actually 230 pounds, 6'7" in real life, so this is pretty accurate. You know, I made him solid body build as well. Draymond isn't the most built, but he's like very stocky. You know, you could tell he has some weight to him. He looks a little bit big, but like he's pretty agile. What you're gonna see here is I put the post control up to 80 because if you notice, like a lot of his offense is in the post. Like he'll post up and let the Warriors offense work and find the right pass. You see, I put most of the finishing attributes up to 80 just because, you know, he's like not a crazy good finisher, but he's good at it, you know. So the driving dunk 70, standing dunk 70, and just stuff like that. The 3-point shot I put up to 75 because he is able to hit it, but he's not the most consistent. You know, mid-range shots, he rarely ever takes those, so not too concerned about that. But this is where it really matters. So the defense and the playmaking. So you see I maxed out the ball handling and the speed with ball. Then I maxed out the interior defense. I put the perimeter defense up until I got gold clamps. I put the steal up until I got Hall of Fame pickpocket, which is going to be really important. I put the rebounding up to like 75, 85, you know, just around that margin. And then I maxed out the speed, acceleration, strength, and I put the stamina up to 95, the vertical up just a little bit, which you'll see eventually when I get to it. Then I go back up to the pass accuracy. I put it up to 90. You know, I wanted that gold dimer because, like, let's be real, Draymond Green is one of the better passers in the NBA. He's definitely underrated and overlooked as well. He always makes the right pass. And you see the rest of the points, you know, I put some toward vertical, so I get that 5 vertical, you know, just so I'm able to get blocks and rebounds because that's what vertical helps. And then I put the other points toward other things, you know, just trying to allocate my resources. But at the end of it's up to you with what you do. So you see with the takeover, I have extreme clamps and then team ratings boost. So I did double takeover there, you know, but you have access to the sharpshooting takeover, playmaking takeover, defensive takeover. You know, you have access to all these takeovers, so it's up to you on what you decide. And then you see right here, who do I have in the shades of? I've built a two-way playmaker, shades of Draymond Green. So I did my job. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because, you know, who else is getting the right name on these shades of? Even at the last 2K22 build, you know, is at the end of the day, like, make sure I put my hard work and dedication to this, and 2K23 going to be no different. But you see the badge spread is pretty balanced for what it's worth. You know, you still get double-digit shooting badges as well. That'll help you a lot. And then you have 20-plus badges in all the other categories. So, yes, it is very balanced. And then with the gameplay, like, this is one of the more fun builds that I made, I would say. Like, and it's funny because it's a Draymond Green build. You wouldn't expect that. But, like, it was just fun to facilitate. Like, I was pretty much just facilitating the game. It was literally a triple-double machine. You know, like, not only was I getting rebounds, but I was getting assists. I was getting points. Like, it's a better scoring than Draymond in real life. Don't get it twisted. You know, it can score a lot better, but it's just the driving and the playmaking ability from it, and then the post scoring ability too. Like, I was able to post up and dunk on defenders. I was able to get pick and rolls, find the right pass. You know, like, I was able to on defense just wreak havoc. I got like 4 or 5 steals this game, like 1 or 2 blocks. You know, like, I was just everywhere on the court. And I feel like these types of builds are very invaluable. You know, like, a lot of people overlook these builds because everybody wants to be an offensive player. But the players that are good at offense but great at defense, like in rebounding, those are the ones that are really the most useful in 2K, I think. Like, for example, if glass cleaners didn't exist, a lot of these point guards wouldn't be anything. Like, I'm talking about in real life too. If, like, these big men that are setting screens and, like, posting up didn't exist, you know, like, you wouldn't have guards like Steph Curry or, say, Kyrie, you know, because a lot of their offense revolves around screens. And who are setting those screens? These big men. But yeah, so Draymond Green, you know, definitely an underrated and overlooked player just because his play style isn't exactly fascinating, you know, but he's still an all-star. You know, like, people be like, oh, he doesn't average double-digit points. Okay, he averages like 8-9 points a year, you know, but then again, he'll average 8 to 9 assists and then like 7 rebounds. So he's like triple-double material for sure, you know, like. And then on top of that, it's like he runs that whole Golden State offense. Like, without him, there is no championship, in my opinion. Like, the offense runs through him because Steph Curry isn't a true point guard. Steph Curry works off ball. He doesn't need the ball to score. But that is what Draymond's for. Draymond stays, like, at the elbow, and then Steph Curry will run around screens, and Draymond will find the right pass. And it doesn't have to be to Steph Curry, but Steph Curry's presence literally opens up the whole floor. And Draymond knows that, so he'll stay in one spot. He won't do all these dribble moves to try to get people open. He'll stay there. He's not like Trae Young, where Trae Young will, you know, try to create looks for his teammates. Draymond will create looks, but he doesn't need like extra dribble moves. He doesn't need in and out crossovers. He doesn't need certain things that other players need to like be valuable to the game. So I mean, that's just what separates him. I feel like it's a lot more efficient the way he plays because his play style is adaptable in any circumstance, in any situation. You know, like, he could go to any team and his play style would be highly favored, like, just his defense alone, you know, but we overlook that all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to fight, you know what I'm saying? Comment any builds that y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. And until then, I'll be back with 2K23. I'm out. Peace.